How'd it feel?
Man, it felt amazing. Good statement when, long season, we ain't been doing too good, but we picking it up. We're going to keep taking it step by step, day by day, play at a time. Just keep on practicing and executing, and this how it feel after every game for the rest of the season.
This week in the team meeting, you stood up and said, hey, I played like shit. That won't happen again.
Last week. What was it?
Most definitely, last week wasn't my best week, but that's what comes with the game. Sometimes you on, sometimes you off. You just got to continue to play the next play, and I feel like I'm great at having a play the next play mentality. Whether I'm doing something bad or I do something good, I forget about it, I flush it, and I play the next play.
And it's got to feel good to have your teammates trust and your head coach trust.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Coach Prime told me after the little situation where I didn't play that game that he was going to trust me no matter what I did out there. And I believe in him and he believed in me to go out there and do what I got to do for us to win.
Go get with your teammates, dog.
Yes, sir.
J Mac from Syracuse, New York, man, came all the way out to see my Colorado Buffs.
What channel do you watch? They brought you out here.
The pregame show.
Never watched the college game till last season when Coach Prime came to Colorado. And I am in Colorado at Folsom Field. I am the Colorado Buffaloes auntie from Texas. Sweet treat.
Hey, I've been following the pregame show. It's all about let's go Buffs.
Away from Texas. Yes, sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the pregame show.
Neely, pregame show behind the scenes of everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access you desire unless there's trust and relationship. You're trying to put your up on game.
Let the play clock. Hey, victory.
Brian, you want to start us?
Hey, Caden. Brian Howell, the Daily Camera. I want to ask you how good this feels for you. I know it's been a roller coaster first half of the season, and especially last week, to come back after last week and play like this. What does this one mean to you?
I mean, it felt great just being able to go out there and execute the game plan, doing everything that the coaches wanted us to do, and we played really good as a team this week.
And just, as a team, I mean, I was talking about you personally, but like as a team, how big was it just for you guys to go into the bye with something like this?
Yeah, it was amazing. Just the rough season we've been having, and we got a bye week next week. Is way better to sit going into a bye week with a win instead of a loss and just having that on your mind. But like I said, overall, I just felt like we went out there and we executed the game plan, and we can always get better, but a win is a win, and I'm just excited that we got this win.
Caden, obviously that 3rd and 17 play to kind of seal it, the throw to JoJo, just kind of what were the conversations like on the sideline leading up to that? Like how much confidence did you guys have that if you got a certain look that you eventually got that you were going to be able to convert the eventually game-winning first down?
Yeah, most definitely. Coach Prom told us on the sideline that play right there was win-loss with the game, or like if we made that first down, that that we would have won a game, and if we didn't, the defense would have had to go out there and pull a miracle and stop them again, which they would have done. But speaking on Joe, he just made amazing catches today, as you see, 8 targets, 8 catches, 128 yards. I mean, he's a dog, and he showed it today.
Coming out of the half, you found Amarion Miller for a 70-yard touchdown. What was your mentality going into that drive, and did you know that it was going to produce such lucrative results for you?
I mean, everybody's everybody's mentality coming out of halftime is to get points up on the board, and we just caught basically almost an all-verse play, and they kind of busted coverage. So I did my 3-step drop, and seeing that there was no safety out there, the corner kind of set in cover 2. Marion ran right past him, so I just gave him a nice catchable ball so he can go out there and score.
Hey, Caden. Harrison Simeon, Buffs NSI. Obviously, your connection with JoJo was quite up there today. Did you have any conversations to him in the build-up, and how did you feel it kind of had a payoff moment today?
Yeah, I mean, with no conversation. JoJo, he's one of the guys on the team that just always have a smile on his face. He comes to work every day. He's one of the leaders in that receiver room. He was a freshman All-American last year at Tulsa, so everybody knows what he's capable of doing. And today he came out there and showed it. And, without the O-line, I wouldn't have been able to get him those passes that he was able to catch today. He made an amazing catch on that 3rd down where I left it low. But overall, I feel like Joe did amazing today. And the O-line, they also did great, just being able to give me the time and the protection back there. You see, again, 0 sacks. So the O-line stood up today big time, which they always do, and we was able to execute.
Hey, Caden, the end of the first half was pretty similar to the last couple of weeks, right? You have the lead, you control most of the first half, and then you give it up. What was the conversation in the locker room, and why did it change coming out of half this time as opposed to the last couple of weeks?
I mean, the conversation in the locker room was we just got to go out there and be better. That's not a position that we want to be in. Going into halftime losing is not something that no team wants to be in. But when you are down, you just got to come back out there with a mentality of making plays and getting the first down, and also playing the next play once you do something good. And I feel like that's what one of my best my best attributes is playing the next play. I can go out there and I can do some bull crap like last game and play the next play. Like, my mentality is always playing the next play, whether I'm doing good or I'm doing bad, and that's what the mentality was for going into the out of halftime.
Obviously, this season probably didn't start like you guys thought it was going to, but do you feel like this team is getting better right now as the season goes along?
Most definitely. We've most definitely been getting better, and there's still room for improvement on that. But overall, as a team, I just know that this team right here, we never quit. All those games that we've lost, we always brought the fight, and every game that we did lose was always a close game. That just shows how destined we are to go out there and try to win these games. We have a team full of dogs that just don't quit. We don't give up, and that's something that we just got to continue to keep working at and being better at on and off the field, just not quitting and going out there playing our best every single play, one play at a time.
John Treach, 9 News. Caden, you don't start this many games as a college football quarterback without having pride in performance. So to follow a 3-interception game on the road with your best as a Big 12 quarterback, how rewarding is that?
I mean, it was great. Just knowing that last week I didn't play my best, and coming out this week and doing what I had to do for us to win this game, and we knew this was a big game for us. Coach told us you would rather be 3 and 4 than 2 and 5. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's what we wanted to go out there and do, just win this game and go into the bye week feeling confident.
Caden, Lee Rivera, Scoba Sports. We got to hear from your brother Kylan this week at media availability, and he talked about your guys' relationship. Did he say anything to you throughout this week to help encourage you coming to this game?
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, little big bro always pulling out motivational words. Usually when we run out, I'm the one that prays. But today we switched it up, and he told me to let me pray today. So he threw a lot of confidence in me with him going out there and praying before the game, and I just had to go out there and follow the expectations of his prayer.
Ken, 2 questions for you. First off, your running backs. You guys don't have anybody that's like, ripping off 100-yard games, things like that. But it seems like when guys get in there, they're giving you some big yards. And Dallin, especially today. Can you talk about that group, and even Cam Michael getting in there, and just talk about that group a little bit?
Yeah, our running backs, they're tough. That's what it is. They're tough. They see the hole and they're coming in, not worried about getting hit, and that's one thing that I like about our running backs. Dallin, Micah, of course, when Sim and DT was there, but Cam Michael stepped up today big time with Draylon being out. So there's some tough dudes that like to get those nasty yards when it looks like a little bunch of big cuddled up and stuff. They dig their head in there and they try to get those tough yards that we need. So those 3 to 4 yards that they're getting means a lot to us, and that's going to help us continue to win games.
And then I want to ask you about the defense. As a quarterback, when you see them get an interception at the goal line and make a 4th down stop, were you standing on the sidelines watching that, or are you with your position coach on the sideline? Kind of give me your thoughts on those situations.
I'm on the sideline watching, and I love our defense. They fight real hard. D-line is amazing. Our linebacker crew, they've been doing way better at coming down, filling gaps. Our corners have lightened up on the pass interference and been playing more smart and disciplined. And Tafiq, I mean, he's a dog. I think he kind of broke his hand or wrist or something, and he came out there and caught a pick. Like, that's a dog right there. So the defense, they did great today, and they was able to get us the ball back in a crucial moment, and we was able to execute.
Caden, Shane Holcomb, Scobuff Sports. There was a moment in the third quarter where you guys were trailing 17-14, and you scrambled for a really nice first down conversion. You seemed to let out some emotion on the sideline there near the student section. How rewarding did that feel, and was that kind of a built-up of, like, this is your welcome to see you moment?
I mean, that was just me making a play for the team in a crucial moment. I know I'm a playmaker, so in moments like that, when they try to send full-out blitzes at us, I just kind of get my deep drop, let them outrun it, then I shoot it right up the middle like I did. But, that was a play right there that I had to fight for, broke the little tackle, and just was able to get that first down, and Coach wanted us to do that, so that's why I just let out some emotions right there, because I dug hard for that first down.
You talked about Cam Michael just a bit ago, but you got him and Quentin Gibbs involved today. What has it been like playing with those young guys so far?
I mean, it's been a privilege. Q, he's a Texas high school football freshman. Texas high school football Gatorade Player of the Year, something that I was a nominee for, but I didn't win, and he actually won it. So, just playing with him and Cam Michael, 2 speedsters. 2 of the fastest guys I've ever played with, of course, including DT, which is out right now. But those are some smart kids. They're able to process quick. They make plays. They're in the right spot, and they come in clutch with clutch moments. Q, he's a specialist. I mean, special teams All-American damn near. Just him being able to pick up those yards that he's getting on those kickoffs and punts and things like that we're putting him out there for, is something that you just don't see a lot of. Nowadays, there are a lot of freshmen that's playing, true freshmen, and Q, he's one of the ones that's most definitely going to be talked about after this season.
All right, thanks, Caden.
Thank you.
Yep, Unc, you spoke about it yesterday when we did pregame show about how you saw Caden kind of respond this week and kind of take accountability for some of the things that have gone wrong offensively the last few weeks. What can you say about his play and just, what he said after the game and all that stuff?
Yeah, I'll start with team meeting earlier this week. He stood up in front of the team and said that was on me. I played like shit, if to quote him directly. And I talked to him post-game in the locker room with a quick interview, and I gave him his quote right back to him. And he told the team that wouldn't happen again, and it didn't happen again. As I shared with you guys on the pregame, that the growth I saw in Salt this week was right there with the growth, and he probably even eclipsed it, that I saw when he sat for the Houston game. That those 3 interceptions, the weight of the game being placed on you, even though there were other things that contributed to the loss as well, you taking it as the leader of the team, the quarterback, that this loss is on me. He stepped up, man. Like he stepped up, and just as much when we had to have it, he stepped up. That defense down there in that goal line stand stepped up, and this has been the characteristics of this team all along. We've lost some games that we shouldn't have been losing, and you saw today what can happen when this team plays together all 3 phases. Where y'all from?
We up from Miami, Florida.
All the way from Miami.
All the way from Miami.
Appreciate y'all coming, man.
Hey, man, we love what you guys are doing, man. We want to support you in every way.
Appreciate your family.
And we're recruiting at home. Everything we see at home, we bringing it this way.
My man.
You gotta believe. Dude, we've been believing since day one,
That's why I
dog.
gave it to
Remember
you.
back in Jackson State? We've been believing with you in the pregame show.